Hey guys, it's Death, and as you can see with the map I'm loading up, it's time for another commentary. But before I get into that, as usual, please, if you want to see any future uploads or anything I do, like the video, comment on it, it helps the algorithm. Subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications if you really want to see what I do. But with that out of the way, the point of this commentary is basically with the current Fortnite season, Mega, ending in like 2 days, not 2 days, a couple days. I kind of wanted to go over what I thought was my favorite things, what I did like, what I didn't like, and just, talk about it. So, I'm going to start off with the Battle Pass, if anything. For the Battle Pass, highlights for me were definitely Highwire, Renzo, and Stray. Like, I think those were like my favorite skins for the entire pass. I didn't really hate any skin, but there's just stuff I will use and won't use, and we all know how that goes. Map-wise, that whole corner biome for Mega City and like all the areas related to it, I actually really like that area. The whole place is really cool. Its aesthetic is really nice. I haven't really landed there much, but it's definitely a really nice location. And I will say, with this video, there's going to be positives and there's going to be negatives. I don't want to just focus on purely the negatives, but the outside of Mega City though, that was a lot of damage. Anyway, outside of the whole Mega City area, really, it was just that corner that changed. I do kind of miss, like, specifically, for example, Chapter 2, Season 2, the agency, and, like, the areas that were, like, spread around the map. I miss things like that. Just having, like, changes that are all over the map instead of just in one focal area. But that might just be a me thing, I don't know. But the next thing I want to really comment on, because I haven't commented on it yet because I was waiting for the loot pool section, which is where we're going now. The loot pool was kind of mixed for me this season. I did like the swords, but I feel like they weren't that great for combat. Like, after they nerfed the damage they did, they weren't all that good for combat. They were good for mobility, and that's pretty much all I ever used them for. They did eventually get vaulted, though, because of the exploit that was happening. And I know people didn't like that they got vaulted, but they got vaulted right before we got the Spider-Man mythics back, as well as the ODM gear. And that's kind of my segue here for the next part. There was a lot of mobility this season, and it had its positives and its negatives to me. As I actually did not like the fact that with how much mobility there was, it was hard to have actual good fights because so many people would just run off, and it got old pretty quick with how many people could run away so easily with either the swords themselves, which were easily counterable in that regard, but the ODM gear and technically the Spider-Man gloves as well. But outside of those though, the new shotgun they added for this season was actually pretty satisfying to use. It didn't feel as bad as the pump did to me, like, since it kind of functions almost the same way with, like, the one hitting people in the head and everything. Or at least, it used to. But that shotgun felt fine. The lock-on pistol was completely garbage when it came out. So the fact that it got buffed and actually became quite useful was nice to me. I was happy with that. I feel like that's going to end up vaulted, though. That's probably not going to survive the season. Something else that probably won't survive the season that I'm okay with is that overclocked pulse rifle. Pretty much every mythic we have at the moment, I feel like is going to get vaulted. That includes the juices you can get in the vaults too, because those vaults are really nice and I like those. But I feel like those are going to be gone. And like that does kind of cover all the mythics, I guess. But what I hope for next season, I guess I'll kind of add some of that in as well. I hope the map changes are a bit more spread out. I've seen some leaks for what's coming next season. At least, not map change wise, but like loot pool wise. I won't lie. I'm a little worried about some of what I saw for leaks in the loot pool. But I don't know if it's actually fully reliable or not. We obviously won't know until the season comes out. So, just gonna kind of leave it at that. Obviously, I'm not blind. I've seen the Battle Pass leaks that came out as well. There's some things that are definitely exciting me there, but I'm not covering those until the pass itself comes out. Cause like I don't want to be the one to spoil people. So, oh, I just screwed up. I wanted to buy ammo, not another gun. Oh. Anyway. Overall, I did actually kind of enjoy this season, though. It was fun, but I'm at the point, I have been for a little bit, where I've been, like, ready for the new season to start. So the fact that we're finally moving into that on Friday is nice. I'm all for it. I'm happy to finally get into a new season. So that said, I think I've pretty much covered all I really wanted to say for that. So I'll move into this. When the new season comes out, well, even before the new season comes out, actually, I'm going to be streaming on Thursday for a good bit just to get some like final games in on the current season. Don't know how good they'll be or like how well they will go because final season days are usually like a complete mixed bag on what kind of lobbies you're gonna get. But I'm gonna play them out for a bit, just have it serve as like a send off for the season. And then when the new season comes out, as soon as I actually get on and the servers actually, if they seem stable enough, I will be streaming the new season for a bit. I have to record the my Battle Pass overview first though. But after that I'll be streaming if the servers are stable enough. Anyone that's been through a new season launch knows exactly how servers can be. It happened with Resistance. They were really bad with Resistance. So, we'll see what happens. That said, at that point, oh, that was bonus ammo. That was helpful. But, with that said, I am gonna basically conclude it there. I just wanted to kind of give my thoughts on the season a little bit. I covered the things I cared about. Actually, no, I didn't. I just realized I completely forgot about Attack on Titan. That collab was pretty cool. I mean, obviously it brought us the ODM gear, and that was pretty good for movement, but I did buy all the skins. Actually, I think I bought everything for it. I've never seen Attack on Titan, but I did end up buying pretty much everything that came with the collab itself. Obviously, you just got this. You got Aaron if you had the battle pass itself, so there was no buy or don't buy him. You just got him. And yeah, that pretty much covers it. Yeah, I didn't really have like high expectations for Attack on Titan, because again, I've never seen it. It's just something I know of, and that's about it. So yeah, with that actually concludes my final thoughts, and I thank you for watching. As I said at the start of the video, do like and subscribe and turn notifications on, and comment, because it helps the algorithm. I want to hear people's thoughts on the season as well, what they did and didn't like, what they want to see like in next season, since I covered that a little bit as well. So I look forward to seeing anyone down in the comment section. And remember, I will again be streaming on Thursday and Friday, and probably through to the weekend on the new season if I really enjoy it enough to do it. And I hope to see you all there. Death out. Later.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough